I'd have to say there isn't one moment where you don't feel close to God, and like the mountains and the trees and the scenery, it's just so beautiful, and it just helps you forget about the world and focus on God.
With Forest Home, it was very moving this year because this year I kind of like moved away from God a little bit because of the decisions that I had made.
Like, they gave you like this little book, and they let you write in it, and like, you read Bible passages, and it's just by yourself you do this, and they give you questions, and it's solo time, and like I really felt close to God during solo time.
One of my favorite things about Forest Home this year was definitely the worship that they had. Everyone was just so into it. Everyone has had their arms raised and were singing like there was no tomorrow.
On Wednesday night, there was the station where there was the "You Are" and you explain what everybody's called you in your life and what everybody said about you. And I wrote it all down. There was probably like 9 or 10 things on there because I was never really liked in school and I was called a lot of names and it was not very fun. But when I got to the other station where you write "My name is" and it was what God thinks of you, I only had to write down like 2 things, and that I was loved and that I was worth something.
And I had a lot of trouble putting down the truth about what I was. And I had all of the other girls at the table write down a name tag for me, and they put it on for me. And that was like really meaningful for me because it showed how much they cared about me.
And on my name tag, I wrote down worthless. Because that's what I believed I was for so long. And when very end that we had to write down a new word for us, a name that God gave us. And I felt like I couldn't better do it. I felt like I was still worthless. And then when Michael, Taylor, and my sister Lindsay came up, that they will hug me, but who I am to them, and how much I'm worth to them and to Smash, that I felt like I did belong.
I think 2 or 3 people came up to me, and I was outside, and they just came over and started to pray with me, and it was cool because 2 random people that I didn't know came up to me and prayed with me and prayed for me, and I thought that was really cool.
It wasn't until the worship experience of this year and last year that it revealed to me how broken I was on the inside. And the number one and only thing that can repair you from your brokenness is Jesus.
I have grown a lot like in my faith since when I first came to Forest Home, when I first came to St. Mark. And, I'm proud to say that I go to St. Mark because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
And the one thing I always take back from Forest Home is that God is always there for us. I mean, like through the year, it kind of like it goes down and you start doubting, but every year always reminds me that He's there for us and that I am loved.